fire. Look at what it does to beauty of an apple, or a leaf, or anything. It destroys beauty. It destroys natural beauty of tone and shape and texture and everything. It just turns into mush and is gone. Just like humanity will become very soon. They're turning into mush now, and soon they'll be gone if they don't change their ways. So fire destroys beauty, fire destroys that which you came from. And by the way, whatever we come from probably has some similitude to what we are. You came forth from beauty of the goddess of your mother. You come into this world, you are beauty too. You came forth from beauty, so that must be some part of you as well. Actually, I think it's all of you. So you came forth from beauty of the goddess. You are beauty of the goddess. You are new living blood from your mother. In form, dancing, putting on a show of life is beauty. You can be. And you eat the food of Mother Earth, and that's her blood. And so you come forth on a flow of blood from the goddess. You eat the food of nature, and you're eating the blood of Mother Earth. You are living blood. Apply fire to your blood. What happens when you apply fire to a blood sample? Does it retain its texture and composition and normal role and function? No, the cell's destroyed. They burst, they're gone. Fire does very bad things to blood samples. You are living blood. If fire does bad things to your blood, do you think it does bad things to you in the form of your burned food? If fire destroys your blood, I can bet you it destroys your food. Now, if you think this analogy is simplistic, I would ask you, what is the vital force of the human body? What is it that sustains you and performs every role and function required for physical life? It's your blood. So that's the vital power of this dimension, blood. That's why I'm wearing the shirt, by the way. And when you exercise, you increase blood flow, and blood flow builds new tissue. So for new life, you need blood flow. For life, you need blood. Blood is life. Apply fire to your blood. What happens? If you don't want to apply sunlight to your blood in normal amounts. What happens? Well, do the experiment. You tell me. You apply wind, normal elements to a blood sample. I'd be surprised. Just tell me what happens. Apply wind and the sun and the water to yourself in nature. You do just fine. Apply fire to yourself. See what happens. Or please don't, actually. You know what happens. You die. Apply fire to your food. What happens? It's all the same thing. How many more examples do you need before you recognize that fire is killing you? Fire destroys beauty. It destroys you because you are beauty. Fire destroys blood, and that's what you're made out of. Fire destroys you. Fire destroys life. What creates life? What brings new life into this world? What continues life? Well, I know that the animals continue their lives very nicely, and they retain their beauty. I know they retain their strength and their wisdom. Animals have a lot of wisdom. I know trees retain their form and shape and role and function very nicely, eating only the natural elements of nature that are not cooked or burned. So I know that in nature, life is continued and enhanced by unprocessed food. Unprocessed elements of nature continue life. Life continues life. Unprocessed elements of nature, raw food, is life. And when you eat it, your life continues in a happy way. When you burn food, you're killing it. It's in some way dead, or all dead. You're consuming death. And look what happened to humanity. They're dying in front of our eyes. So, I hope I've made a case for eating uncooked food. But that's such a vast topic. Like, okay, so do you mean just eat apples and cinnamon and avocados and all kinds of random raw foods and just mush them all together and just eat them? No, that's not what animals do. That's not what you should do. You need to trust your instincts, listen to your body, and eat the foods that you need most in a way that is truly enjoyable and feels good from the inside out. I have a whole system for you to help you eat raw food correctly. It's not that easy to do when you have no training from anywhere in nature that you can really look to, because you're not just any animal. You have a specific human diet that you should be eating that is natural for your body. You can't eat the diet that everyone else is eating in nature because they're eating the diet that they've tailored themselves to over a long period of time. You need to eat the diet that your body was adapted to for many, many generations, long period of time before fire became employed. So there is a specific way to eat as a human being, and the raw food diet is a vast topic. It is the realm of raw food is a vast topic, but I simplify three simple steps in my system to understand diet. There's three simple realms. There's your head, there's your chest, and there's your pelvic sphere. And these divide into nuts, leafy greens, and fruit. And for more information, you should check out my website. I can't explain it all here. But there's just these three simple categories. You eat these three categories correctly at the right time for you. You eat just one category at a time. You'll experience health and power like you've never seen in yourself before. And you'll be able to worship life again. And disjuncture yourself from the society that worships death and return to the society that worships life, which is the society of all of creation, the society of all of nature, all that God created, all that exists, even if you don't believe in a sort of all-powerful being, or maybe you think of it as your higher self. Whatever your belief system is, clearly nature's here. However she got here, she's definitely here. So that which created nature, or that which is nature, in my opinion, is you. It's your own being. You are one with nature. So whatever nature is, that's the way that you can live and eat and be all the time. You can return to the society of beauty, the society of nature, the civilization of the oneness of creation, with all the rest of the animals and all the rest of the plants and trees. There's only one species that is burning its food, and there's only one species that has removed itself from its natural planetary home and its natural climate and its natural kinship with its own self, its own species.